our next comic out here. Come on, Joleen.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you're old.
Hi, guys, and welcome to 90 Day with Nana. It's Monday. How is everyone doing? If you're joining us live, make sure you smash that like. Let's set a like goal, Nana. What's our like goal tonight?
Oh, let's see. It is Monday. You know, people are just coming off that weekend. I want to say our like goal, I'm going to go 110.
Oh, that's a really random number. I like it. All right. We have the
Thank
goal
you.
of getting to 110 likes, but let's make the goal and then break the goal. Mods, keep me updated. Hi, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. This is 90 Day with Nana. We're going to talk all about 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, and it's episode 6.
This is episode 6, season 3.
Whoa. So we're going to talk about that. Our usual way we do. We're going to get updated on our lives and Nana's giant bush. At the end, we'll do Who's Dead with Nana.
Thank you.
Know how we do. Shout out to everybody joining us. If you want to support the channel, liking this video is a great way to do it. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/Joleen Lunzer. You can join us here on YouTube. We have one membership you can join. And then if you want to send a super chat, otherwise just like and enjoy.
I like that. That's very nice of you. Treetopia. Treetopia. I just love that site. I can't get off of it.
Have you decided on your tree yet? Because we got
I believe
Married to Bravo on Friday. We were deciding, if you guys joined us Friday for Married to Bravo, we were figuring out what kind of tree. Which one did you decide on, Nana?
I think because I don't want to spend a whole lot of money of your
But
money.
you're not buying it. I'm buying it.
I know, but let's just think about this. I picked out a 6-foot silver, and it's just beautiful. And it has the LED lights, and it has the white clear, and it has all color ones too. And there's a little thing that comes with it, and you can change the lights and how they flicker. I just thought how beautiful. I went silver.
Wow. Okay. So we got to order that one. Is that what we're going with?
Yes. Yes. Oh, look at that. Indiana girl. Hi, honey. Hello, ladies. Catching up on your live from Friday. Busy weekend. My daughter turned 12. I saw that. She's just adorable on Saturday. Thank you for the laughs. And Joleen, welcome to the Apple Watch Club. You're so fancy.
Hell yeah, Jules. Thank you for the first super chat. Happy birthday to your beautiful daughter. And yes, I'm in the club.
Yes. She's got a 12-year-old. I can't believe it. She doesn't look old enough to have a 12-year-old.
I know. Exactly. Thank you, Sea Cruise. Thank you. Yes, you can, if you haven't checked out my Treetopia videos, I have 2 of them out there and they're still on sale. There's like a 40% off sale, and then I have a coupon code. So check out the videos and the link is in there. Okay, so we decided on your tree, Nana.
Yes, I just love that silver. I kept coming back to it because of the lights and what it does. You know, I could have my own little disco party in the dining room. Dining room. Why do I need a dining room table in there? Get out of there. I got a wood floor. That'd be good for dancing. Okay.
Yeah, that's your new disco room. Nana, Nana. You can get some trips back, you know, like is it acid trips back? Is that what they say? Where you're
I don't know. There was that time that I went into that K-hole. Is that what you guys called it?
The ketamine hole? Did you go into the ketamine hole?
Well, I didn't even know what it was. I just knew I couldn't get off the steps. And I just sat there through a party. It was not good.
Did someone put it? How did you do K again? Special K? That's what they called it back in my day. Special K.
I don't know. I just had some brownies and something was in them. And
oh, yes, I remember now. The brownie story, the infamous brownie story, Nana and her ketamine.
I mean, I knew what was in it, but I didn't know what was in it.
Alex wants to disco with Nana in the dining room.
I love it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love the nightlife. I want to disco. Yeah, that would be fun.
On the disco floor. I like the nightlife. I like to boogie on the disco fly, something like that. Alex is my beautiful Gen Z baby. Shout out to Alex. Linda Burke says it's turtleneck season in Minnesota. Nana, what's going on? Tell us.
It is turtleneck season. It was warm today, and I'm sorry I didn't put on eye makeup. I didn't put any makeup on except for a little lipstick, and I was just sweating balls out there because I was cutting the lawn and cutting plants down and running back in and throwing a load of clothes and going back outside. It was such a beautiful day. I didn't want to waste it. Completely in the house. So I wanted to get out there and get stuff done. I have a lot. And then I went down and watered all those trees, the new trees we have.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
That's it. What else is going on in your life? Just watering trees and sweating your balls off?
Yeah, just sweating my balls off and watering trees. I had the kids this weekend, and then the kids got picked up yesterday. And for some reason, I just had a sore throat yesterday. I just wasn't feeling good. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, oh, here we go. But then today I woke up, I was fine. Sometimes I just get so utterly tired that I just go out. It's like night.
It could be allergies too. Like I'm having allergies right now. So I'm like sneezing, got little like itchy eyes, stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I kind of wish I had that because what's that stuff that you can take for that? And that gives you a little buzz.
Benadryl? That's for like allergy. I don't think most people take that for seasonal allergies. Maybe I'm wrong. You can take like Allegra. There's like an over-the-counter one. So no, Nana, you can't get high and buzzed up.
Well, I'm just asking. Look at DJ saying, my gosh, Nana, you're always sweating. I am, honey. Even Paul said today, what are you sweating for? It's not that warm out. I said, I've been booking. I've been going.
You passed the sweaty gene on to me because Chelsea's always like, why are you sweaty? And I'm like, I don't know. Ask Nana.
I'm just sweaty. My dad was, when he got hot, he sweat. And my mom didn't. I never saw her perspire, but we're just some sweaty Betties. Sorry.
Yeah, we're sweaty people. We're sweaty beasts over here in the Lunzer clan.
That's why I was just talking about the climate where you are.
Yes.
It is different when they say it's a dry heat. Everyone laughs. Yeah, whatever. Heat's heat. But it is different because I don't sweat as much as when I'm out there because we don't have that humidity. Is that it? It's just
humidity will immediately, then you just start like that wet. But out here, once it's over 105, I'm pretty sweaty.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know.
Yeah, Haru says,
tell them mine their sweat glands. Yeah. Sweat glands are us. It used to freak me out when I was a teenager. Oh, I hated it. I just had to wear things that wouldn't show. And then they had those dress shields. I was always putting dress shields in things.
What's a dress shield?
Oh, see, you never had that. It was a little thing. It was shaped like a moon, if you will. And had two sides to it. And you either put it in your garments and, either sewn in, which I didn't do because I didn't sew. Okay. You could put like little safety pins and then the sweat would hit that and not your clothes. It's so many things that I worried about that as I got older, I didn't care anymore. And then you're not seeing the sweat underneath the pits. I'm just seeing it all, my head,
when I first started stand up, I would get nervous and I would always wear dark colors because I'd be scared I'd sweat a lot. I was scared I was going to like pit out my shirt. So I always wore dark shirts or like layers. And now I don't, it's
why
not
are we?
So I don't.
I think it was just the age that I was at because it started like when I was about 14 to, I think just not worrying about it. My mom used to say that to me. Just don't worry about it. And when
it's hard though when you're young because people tease you, and you can get teased
with everything, no
so
matter what. Yeah.
Missy wants to know if it gets cold in the winter where I am. I mean, cold for us, and since there is not a lot of humidity in the air, even it being 50 feels colder than like a 50 in Minnesota, or maybe my blood's just thin now from living in California so long. But it feels like I need to wear a big jacket, and I wear my Uggs. I wear my Uggs when it's like 70 degrees here, 80 sometimes.
Wow.
So it's like a mini pad for your underarms. Oh, how nice.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about exactly it. That is it. And they were called dress shields, and people that, had nicer clothes or whatever, you didn't want to pit it out and you just wore those. And
yeah. Well, Jeanette says, Nana loves this girl. I love disco in 57. Yes, we sweat all the time. It's miserable world. Where do you girls get older? When we get older, it's miserable.
It's just, it's much better now because I don't care. And I can wear a white shirt that I never got to before, a white blouse, and you're not seeing any sweat. It just doesn't, it's not happening. So it's just weird.
Ooh, Kathleen sprinkles a little cornstarch in La Brazier.
Oh,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
Alex wants to know how I get over bombing if I've ever bombed. Oh, I bombed. You have to bomb. I've been doing comedy since 2009, so I've definitely bombed. It's hard to get over, but what I normally do, my normal routine is I get in the car and I listen to Kelly Clarkson, Because of You. And if I got to cry, I got to cry. And then I seem to be okay. That's always been my go-to song. I'll be like, because of you, I never stray too far from the sidewalk. Like, I don't know what it is, but if I'm sad, Kelly Clarkson, Because of You is coming on and I'm blaming somebody else for it. You kind of get used to it. Sometimes you laugh it off. It depends on the bomb. If you bomb and it's like a situation where you're in front of people you're trying to impress, it's normally like that audition you want, and they want you to do stand up for 5 minutes in front of people who are just like, when there's not really a crowd. That's how like the Just for Laughs was. I don't know if it's going to be like that anymore because they don't have the same booker. Jeff Singer was the booker forever. But if you went to that, and if you got the call back, it would just be, I mean, the shows were normally just the judges. And so they've seen everything. And so they're just like, and it's very difficult to perform stand up for people who are like for industry or whatever. It sucks. It's the worst. That's why whenever I'm doing anything where there's industry there, and I always say, don't tell me, like, just show up. Don't, because then I'm in my head, because that'll happen. Like at the Improv, sometimes you'll get like different people coming in to check out, who's happening, who's hot on the comedy scene. And then I like not knowing, like my, some friends will be like, oh, that's Bloobity Blah from the blah blah show, or that's BBB. And I'm like, just don't tell me, because I'll do my set and then otherwise I'll be too in my head, but
just the idea.
Well, you don't really get used to bombing, but it's just part of the thing.
Just the idea that you can get up in front of an audience like that and do what you do. I'm like, wow.
Nana, you're so nice to me.
No, I mean that. Come on. Who could do that? I mean, I've met your comedian friends, a lot of your comedian friends, and I always say that to them. I says,
You've been on stage with me and Chell before, and you loved it. Nana did a sketch show with us, and
I did like that.
She said, "Oh, I'm going to be so nervous." We couldn't get her off the stage. If producer Linda was there, she remembers. We couldn't get her off the stage.
Oh my God, I had fun.
She came back up when her part was over and jumped up back on the stage, and Chell was like, that wasn't even her part. And then she came
your mom is back up on the stage.
You came on stage with me at the House of Comedy in the Mall of America too, and we gave out tickets.
Oh, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Lucy's come on stage with me. It's a family affair. Brooke said, love that you're from Minnesota. I'm from Jersey, but I'm a huge Vikings fan. That is so cool. But also, I apologize because it's hard. My husband is a diehard Vikings fan, but he's obviously not from Minnesota. But being up there, he when we lived there briefly, he fell in love with the Vikings. And that's a hard team to cheer for because they lose a lot, but they do have diehard fans. So
yeah, I just thought you just had posted Linda's what Linda said about the cornstarch boob gravy.
Yeah. Linda was there. You were great. Yes. Public speaking and death are the two biggest fears. And I am terrified of death for sure. Like the idea of like a forever is my mind can't get around that. But public speaking, I'm definitely not that I don't still get scared, but I never thought I'd be a stand-up comedian. I waited to take speech in college until my senior year. Freshman speech, I waited till senior year, like summer or something. So everyone was 18 and I was like 22 or 23 because I was so freaking terrified. And so who knew by 29 I would be doing stand-up. I always wanted to, but I was terrified.
Well, that's just it. You don't know what's going to go on in your life or what's going to happen. But when I see you and I'm in the audience, I am just like, wow.
Nana is fun to have in the audience, but we've learned that she can't sit up front anymore because she'll mouth my jokes and
I do. I just saw that Evelyn was in there, so I would like to stop right now if we could.
Mhm.
And I got these in the mail. This
Stop
says,
right now.
Happy Halloween, Nana. Love your YouTube lives with Joleen from Evelyn.
Aw.
Look at these. Look at how cute these are.
Those are so cute.
No, you can't have them. Look at these.
That one's my favorite. Oh, no, I like the striped one. That one's my favorite.
I'm telling you, I am a crazy person for this type of thing. All my little towels. I just love towels. So thank you, Evelyn. This is very nice of you. Very nice. Thank you.
We love a dish towel. There's also will be a time when you get to the age, I never thought that would happen, where I am loving dish towels. So there you go.
I know it is. It's just,
it's the little things. Now I'm telling you, after the cooking, it's the little things.
It is. You're right. I do remember ninth grade. You can always bring yourself back to a time you did something very well. And we had to do a speech about anything that interests you. And it was Mr. Holly's class, and it was an English class. And I wanted to go first because I would always put my hand up to go first.
Okay, Lucy.
But you do, because then you can sit back and you can relax the rest of the time and listen to everybody else. I just want to go first. If you're at a shower, ladies, and we always have to go to these showers, and they say, oh, let's go around the room and everyone introduce yourselves. So before they even get out, introduce yours, I'm like, hi, I'm Eileen, I'm blah, blah, blah. And that way I'm done. And I can just sit there while the rest of the room has to go. I don't know. It just seems
that's smart.
I don't know. But
So
at Mr. Holly's, Mr. Holly's class, I just talked about going from a parochial school, Catholic school, to ninth grade at a public school, and things that I just didn't realize. I didn't realize that there were so many Republicans in the world, because I went to school with all Democrats except for one family.
God. You said
well,
that?
I didn't. Yes. And I says, and this idea of lockers. We had like not even a coat room. We just hung our coats and stuff out in the hallway, and and
trusting.
Nobody was going to steal anything, and if they did, boy, have at it. None of us had anything that was really worthwhile, because we couldn't bring purses. You didn't do that in parochial school because you weren't wearing makeup, any of that. So, I just couldn't believe it. I said, I can't believe that people steal.
Okay. And
I
there's
had trouble with
Republicans
that.
in the world.
And there's Republicans.
Which sometimes go hand in hand, but Democrats steal too. They're all crooked.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So I just, there's just so many different things and I says, every time a teacher walks in the room, I want to get up and say, good morning, Sister Mary, blah, blah, blah. And people were laughing. They thought this was hilarious, especially the ones that came from parochial school and came to the public schools, because I said, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, we didn't talk during, teacher leaves the room, it was just different. It was like somebody let me into a zoo, and that's how I felt.
It's very, very different. Kara says, I have too much self-esteem and depression to ever speak publicly. It's very difficult. It's a difficult thing. That's why not a lot of people do it. Sometimes it can be a debilitating fear. And I know that feeling for sure. Joleen, I love the fact that you interact with the crowd way better than just straight telling jokes. Thank you, Sharon. I enjoy it.
That is your forte. I love when you go off and you start talking to people, and they love it. So
yeah, it took me a long time to be able to do that and trust my instincts and improv skills, but I like to now because I get bored easily, because you have your set you do. So I like to go off, and then it'll inspire new jokes because now I write from the stage rather than like sitting down. I have to like go up and do mics. There's different comedians. We've talked about this before. There's comedians who sit down and write jokes. There's comedians who write from the stage, from actually performing. And there's people who do a combination of both, but it's really hard for me to sit down and write the jokes now. I have to literally like think out premises and talk them out on stage.
You kind of live the joke. I think, don't you?
I am the joke now.
No, you live the joke. You're there in present time. is what I
Well,
meant. And then
trying. And then it
Oh,
seems like you're really off the cuff, and you are, and it's a little more exciting. You never know what's going to happen, but it can definitely get you into some trouble. Evelyn says, "Oh, I have a Halloween gift coming. That's so nice of you. Oh, that's so
oh,
nice. That's what Lucy said.
oh,
when she
she
was little.
says
She goes,
that all the
that's
time.
so
So
nice
nice of
of you.
you,
So
Jolene. That's
nice
so
of you,
nice
Joleen.
of you.
Even though I'm 59 and my mom was been gone for 30 years, Laundry is Evil says, you guys remind me of wonderful mom memories. Did you guys go thrift shopping and garage sale together too? You love bargains. Yes. Me and Nana's one of our favorite things to do together is shop and go to
Shop.
Goodwill and go to Kohl's and go to Target and go to Macy's. Like, we love shopping.
I know, and I haven't been to my Macy's in a long time. Um, I just haven't. So, laundry is evil. Is that
Thanks for the $5 super chat or super sticker now, as well as that wonderful
that's so
comment.
nice. Laundry is
you.
evil. That's too funny because that is I love laundry. It just gives me a nice feeling. I could stay down there forever. I have a nice laundry room. It's one of the nicest rooms in my house. It has all my friends on the wall, the Supremes, Bob Dylan, James Taylor, the Big Chill people, the Monkeys. It's a wonderful room.
It's a wonderful room. Yeah, Nana, with the people she loves most, me and producer Linda, she goes shopping, thrifting, garage selling, treasure hunting.
Treasure hunting. Now, producer Linda, laundry is evil. She doesn't like doing laundry either. That isn't her forte either. I just, you guys, I love it. I really do. Like when I come out there to see you, I like doing laundry. I'll save your laundry up. Grandma can do that. I like doing it. It's just fun.
I don't like laundry, so I'm with Linda. I don't hate it. It's not my least favorite. Probably my least favorite thing to do. What's my least favorite? I think like cleaning the shower, like tiles and stuff. I don't like doing that because it's like so much work. So I got that spray stuff where you let it sit for a little bit and you wipe it off, like the shower spray stuff. But that you still got to put still got to put your back into it,
Larissa says, oh my God, I love Nana. Oh, I love you too, Larissa. Thank you. That's so nice. I do like, for the most part, I like cleaning, it keeps my mind busy, keeps me going. But lately I'm finding myself like I could see it. My mom kept a very nice house. It's funny how we say that because my dad never did that stuff. My mom did most everything.
My dad never cleaned either. I don't think I've ever seen him clean anything but a fish and
he's cleaned the fish. He's vacuumed his boat.
That's it. I've never seen him vacuum. I've never seen him sweep. I've never seen him Windex. I have never seen him load the dishwasher.
Yes.
In my life.
He's getting better. I'm going to give you this. He's getting better. He's telling the kids, take your, cups and your dishes and stuff and put them in the sink for Nana.
I don't know that man.
So that was surprising.
Question?
Oh, yes. What? Nana. Laundry question. How do you keep your dish towels absorbent? Ours are repelling the water. Any quick suggestions?
Oh,
honey, I've never had that. Do you have hard water or do you have a water softener? Because we've always had a water softener because we have well water and otherwise all our toilets and stuff would be orange. So we had to have a water softener. So, and sometimes what kind of dish towels? I mean, usually when you're doing 100% cotton and things, they're going to still absorb. So I'm wondering what kind of dish towels you're getting.
They have, I think she said, yes, we do. So it's the hard water, maybe.
Oh, it could be. Water softener for us really helped us. We just talked about this today. That's so funny you'd say that. We were talking to the neighbor and we talk about, how big is your water softener? How big is your water? This is
fascinating. Nana, how's your giant bush? Give us
thank you. You guys see it back here? Look at it's just doing so well. It likes this window. It likes it very much. And I just, I put water on it, not every day because it is a cactus, if you will. And so you don't want it sitting in water. And then when I see that I've watered it too much, I get rid of that water underneath it. I have a little tray thing there. So yeah, I do enjoy that.
So your bush is flourishing. And I love your new little birch tree.
I put the birch trees up there.
You are a lying birch, Nana, too.
Thank you so much.
From one lying birch to another.
Right back at you, my girl.
Thanks, Kathleen, for the super chat. Thanks, Joleen. I just spent a fortune on all the unstoppable scents and 2 cases of bubbly. I'm telling you, these are a
Kathleen.
few of my favorite things.
Kathleen, that's so nice. $6.99. Thank you so much.
Nana does not like the Downy Unstoppables.
I haven't used those because it's just one more thing. I like to get my detergent ready, and I'd like to, and sometimes I tried something else. I tried
fabric softener. You don't use
No, I tried Tide with
Smelly
Downy,
stuff.
and I just didn't like it as much. I like the Tide with the Oxy in it, and I did buy some spray starch because I tend to dribble on myself a lot, and then I go to wash it and I hold it up and I'm thinking, well, that didn't come out. I mean, how do you get caramel to come out? Anyway,
Is your giant bush a Christmas cactus, Nana?
it is.
Oh, Amy, good job, Amy. I wish we could give you
Amy,
a prize, Smarty.
you know what, Amy? I think you do deserve a prize. And if you will send us for knowing that, if you'll send us your address and I won't do anything else with it.
Nana, don't dox. She doesn't even know what doxing is. Or I
what
explained
is
it
that?
to you.
Oh,
Remember when you release people's personal info? Okay.
Oh yeah,
She
but
won't do
I won't remember. But we can send you some of these cards from Jilly G Designs, and they're so nice, and they're from
the George Floyd Memorial
Memorial
in Minneapolis,
and they're just nice. They're nice cards that my girlfriend does up.
So if
and
you
some
want,
are love
you
and some are peace. They're
can
so nice.
email
It's a
us.
note card, just to write.
What's our
to
email,
people.
Nana? Where should she email? Probably mine, JoleneReacts at gmail.com, or you can DM me on Instagram. If you feel
Please do.
comfortable, and I'll send it to Nana, and then Nana will mail you some cards for knowing about no one's ever guessed, I don't think,
No,
the type of bush Nana has.
it is a Christmas cactus, and it is a hot pink one. And they're all a little different, but this one's the hot pink one.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Sarah Q says, Nana definitely looks like a doxing birch. JK, I love you too. Yeah, she would be a doxing birch. I can't imagine some of the women, Nana, that are in the drama stuff that we cover are your age, are older, or around your age.
Really? They're 66 plus?
Yes. And then in their 60s and late 50s. And they're like fighting and doxing, and it's really weird. So I'm like, I can't imagine my mom, Nana, doing that. You got too much yard work. You got too many friends.
And that has gotten smaller too. Like we said, with COVID and stuff, our circles have gotten smaller and things. But certainly, I mean, life's too short for all that crap.
You guys are talking about a rake and pets. Oh, fabric softener makes your towels coated and won't absorb anything. Wow. Well, I don't know if maybe I've experienced that. I can't.
I haven't, because I like a good.
Unstoppables aren't really softener; they're just scent boosters. So.
Okay, because I like a good bounce, and who doesn't? But anyway, I throw in a couple bounces, if I have a big load. And yeah.
Yeah, Nana is too sweet. She'll get you. Nana will cut you, but it's got to be necessary. Laundry is evil says, producer Linda, I bet you have a blast. Producer Linda is
we do. We've been friends for a long time, since 14. We were 14 years old.
Amy likes the cards, so let's get
good.
It
I'm
going.
glad. You will love these, honey. They're very nice cards, and I will send it off to, once I get your address, I send this off to our friend Jilly G Designs. She does these beautiful cards, and then I've learned, now I'm getting smarter, then if I order from Jill, put your address on there to send it, then I don't get charged for shipping. Hello.
Oh, how nice. Yeah, Kat. Thank you. She says, I'm 60, Nana. So wonderful when you are on too. I just learned to use YouTube the start of this year. I think you have a wonderful daughter too. That is so sweet.
Thank you. I think I have a wonderful daughter too. Thank you.
Oh my God.
It's just so much fun. We started this on kind of like Jolene's premise, like, oh, Mom, let's just do one. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what the hell do I have to say?
Now
to
you're
people?
in it.
Now, I mean, it's kind of, I know. It's like, it is like a drug. It's like, I like this.
Speaking of which, let's get into 90 Day. We got some Nana notes.
Speaking of drugs, yes, I do have 90. Okay. I have 90 day notes.
So here's our 90 with Nana. We'll go couple by couple. You guys break down episode 6. This episode was called what, Nana?
This was called Proceed with Caution.
Let us know all your thoughts, hopes, and dreams and opinions about 90 Day in the comment section, guys.
Now, this little girl, Alina,
Alina.
she gets prettier with each episode. I think because she's getting smarter with each episode. She's
Let's
finally
hope.
figuring out that Steven is a liar.
I love it.
They moved into a bigger apartment, and
yeah,
it
I
did
saw a
look very
picture of it.
nice.
Let me see
Yeah,
if
they
I
were
can pull it
going
up.
through, and it did look very nice, and her bedroom looked very nice. He's keeping his wiener intact and not sharing it with her because that's what his religion tells him to do, but it was okay to share it with other women. Why they were still going out, but she didn't know about it. Okay.
He
So
is
as long
sleeping
as you
on the
don't
couch.
Yep, as long as you don't get caught, it's okay. All right. They walk through the park, and she just needs to get out. She can't believe that that he doesn't want to get married right away. Like the person they went to talk to told them, you should move on this right away to get married right away. Then all of a sudden, this big, the brakes come on, going, nope, not doing that. So I don't know where he's a flirt, and he's for what?
Yeah.
That is fart boy Jamie B. Yes, it is. He gets up from the table, explains to his family that he's going to go past gas, and then he does. It's like, oh my God, Alina can do so much better. Oh my God, yes, she can. He wants to take inventory on what they like and they don't like about each other, and he's got a little notebook or something.
What a dork.
What a dork. That's what I thought too. Are you kidding me? What's good and what's bad about our relationship?
You're bad. I'm good.
I'm good.
I mean, the fact that this guy, she's converted to Mormonism, she's doing all the things, and he's not doing any of the things. And so she basically has to do everything. And he's out there sharing his wiener with the world, and he's not supposed to, but they can't swallow a little rosé. Give me a break, sir.
Oh, when they went, oh my God, that's coming up. He went on dates during their relationship. He's not honest, and she knows this. And she's got a friend, Masha, I think is how you pronounce it. And her friend is sending him little texts and wondering if he'll reply to her, which she called and said, is he replying to your text? And she was hoping she was going to say no, but Masha says he did reply. And he told me that I should come to the United States because they have a lot of snow.
Yeah. He basically invited her.
Yes.
She asked the question about the snow and all that. And he's like, we have the best here, but in the winter's the best time, ? Like the way they put it, I was like, was he inviting her? But it seems that maybe it was lost in translation a little bit there, but it seems as though there was a question of like, you should come here.
I don't know. I think my dad would call it, he's a shit and a bum. That's what he would say. He's a shit and a bum.
What's that? Like just a shitty bum?
Like a bad guy. He would just say, oh, he's a shit and a bum.
Isn't there like a horn dog or something too?
Oh, he'd always say, yeah, he's a horn, which meant he liked to drink it up.
Okay, so he's a different kind of horn. He likes to put his little wiener places.
Horny,
not supposed to
not
be.
horny, but a horn. She wants Masha to keep texting him because she says, do you want me to stop? And she says, no, keep texting him. So is there anything else I should know? She says, They do go to this wine. She says, I do want to do one thing. She says, I want to go to this winery and just taste it, not drink it. I don't understand that. Yeah, look at him. He's just such a, oh my God.
He's so hot. Oh my God. So
honey,
hot.
look at him. Get back. Get out of Turkey. Go back to your home country and just get Russia and leave him in the dust. Leave him in the dust.
But Nana, he's so hot. Look at that tongue. Look at that face. Look at that greasy hair. Look at that button-up Cherokee shirt. Look at the dandruff on his shoulder. Oh, and he cheats on you? Sexy
I know.
Nana.
I mean, bring me some of that. Look at that tongue. It's fat, but it's sure is skinny, but it sure is long. It's not long at all. It's nothing.
I mean, this was so ridiculous. The fact that now he's, opened up somewhat to her, saying, okay, I did go on dates while we were technically together, but I wasn't for sure. We were long distance while she's converting,
yes,
his religion, trying to live by his 10 crack commandments, So she's doing all this stuff, and he's like, I went on dates. Okay. And she's really hurt, and I kissed him. And she's like, you can't, oh my gosh, she's hurt by that. So then she wakes up, new day, let's go drink some wine. He's like, oh, not wine. I can put my wieners places, but we can't. You know, what happened to the blood of Christ? I mean, maybe that's, you know, it's different strokes for different folks. But I would say, if you can't just pick and choose, cherry pick what you're going to believe in, and then she has to like do everything right. So the minute I found out he was hanging out with other chicks, I would have grabbed the bottle. So then he shares at this dinner or this wine tasting when he's being really weird, and I don't like spitting. Like,
I don't either. There's something about when
disgusting.
Someone spits.
It's disgusting.
I don't like it either. That
no,
kind of
and I don't like to
freaks me
watch
out.
people spit, watching him, and just thinking that that's a glass that later, I know they wash it, but that is used for guests for like their Coke, you know, their water. It's just disgusting. I would have grabbed that bottle of wine if I was her, the rosé, and just chugged it in front of him, got wasted and barfed on him. Like he would have paid, because he admitted to her that he is not a virgin.
Yes.
Done the sex. And she's like, what? I mean, if all of this, in addition to the fact that he's doesn't know if he wants to marry you after you've done all that, it's like watching two just dumb babies run around in a country they're not familiar with and make all the mistakes of their life. It's not going to get any better than this, Alina, ever.
Now, can you hear the sirens out here?
I can.
I've heard more sirens lately, something we never heard since we moved. Serious.
Wow. Must be all the roads.
That's 25 years. I mean, we've had a lot of accidents around here, and we've also had some police chases.
Wow, Nana.
So
not police chases. Well, maybe they're looking for Steven and his nasty tongue and his nasty spitting, but it just makes no sense that they can't have a little bit of vino, but he can just go dip his stick, his wick in everything.
No, he's a shit bum.
He's a shit bum. We don't like this
shit and a bum. Shit and a bum.
And a bum. Okay. So that's what's going on there. So now Alina's like, what am I going to do? She's like, you have to get rid of your social media. So he says, okay, but I guarantee we're going to find out that he did not, in fact, get rid of his social media. No. And he's going to have more messages to Masha, and it's going to go deeper than snow, because this guy is a problem.
He is a problem. And you know, the other day when I was having some issues with my notes, which is every other episode or every episode, and they were sticking together.
Yes.
Well, these are sticking together too. And I found out the problem. One shouldn't have. I bought some apples, cut them up really nice, and then I took caramel sauce, put them over it. Yep. It's caramel sauce, and I thought, wow, why is it so sticky? I was
Who wants to bid on Nana notes? Sticky caramel Nana. It comes. They're edible Nana notes.
Now I know what it is. I mean, before I was like, what the hell was I doing? But yeah, sure enough. So,
yep. So these two, it's a mess, and it just gets worse. The minute
I see him, I just want to go, oh God, fast forward. Come on, hurry. Hurry. He's fast forward. Shit and a bum. Okay.
Shit and a bum. Okay. So the next couple, let's go with these. Who would you like to go? Gems. Ellie and
Victor. Oh, I think you're getting smarter. I can feel it. Okay, this must have been
is that more caramel pages?
It is, honey. Sorry.
Anna's edible notes.
Edible notes. Ellie and Victor, after seeing the island, it's destroyed. He thinks they can rebuild. She does not.
She does not.
He's saying, let's do it every 3 days. We will go to the island. We will work for 3 days and then come back and relax. Well, where are they going to stay on the island that has no plumbing?
They stay in their house.
Electricity.
They probably just go potty outside or something.
Oh, gross. Victor just thinks they can live on. Oh, gross. Victor, I mean, who hasn't peed in the woods? I have. Everybody has. Everybody's gone to keggers, beer parties and stuff.
Yeah.
But it isn't the most sanitary thing, and I'm always so worried that something's going to crawl up your hooch. But anyway.
Not your hooch. You say your cooch or your hooch?
Hooch.
I think I've never heard hooch. I've heard cooch.
Oh, maybe I misspoke. Oh, well. Yeah. You just worry that, you can't tighten up to pee. You got to relax. So they got,
And-
oh, I'm so worried that something's going to go up there. Anyway.
oh my God. Anne says, oh, Ellie needs to go back home before he talks her into fixing the entire island.
Yes.
For real,
Yes.
though.
And
real,
you're
though.
right. Get rid of, I mean, I don't understand her. She's given up everything. She had a wonderful business, wonderful friends who loved her. She had a home, and she gave all that up to come to, and it was going to work out because they were going to have this little, was it a little bar on the island? And that's what they were hoping for, a bar on the beach in paradise, she said. And now this paradise is like a war zone, you know.
Yeah, this
since
shit looks like a bomb went off from the
yeah.
hurricane. And like Brooke saying, even her bestie, when she called her back in Seattle, she said, you don't even like camping.
I love that. I love that because nobody will know, like, you know, your best friend. Like that doesn't sound like you. What's wrong? It's a cooch alert. Did I say hooch?
No, you don't want to know what a cooch alert is, Nana. Just keep going.
Oh, okay.
There's a weird lady. You don't want to know nothing about it. Just stay out of it.
She talks to her best friend and she just says it's so overwhelming to see the island, but her friend can see through her that she's having some doubts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think just like Nana, something might jump. I get it, Nana. That or some kind of weed, like not the good weed, but the weed that scratches, that makes you itch. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's just what I need. So, but I haven't been to an outdoor party in a long time where we had to pee outside.
Well,
I
you
do
don't drink,
remember.
so you're probably not going to pee outside as much.
Well, yeah, but if they don't have a bathroom or something or whatever. But Linda and I, we
Where,
went to it.
whose parties are you going to that doesn't have a bathroom, Nana? When's the last time you went to a party?
Well, that's true. Or if they have one of those satellites, those little outhouses, the little biffies, yeah. But I had to laugh because Linda and I, we were young. We were silly. But we took some of the beer cups because we had to go so bad and there was no place to go. And we went back in the car. And it was her boyfriend at the time's car. And we put the beer cups in between our legs and we were peeing in these beer cups and out the window.
Oh my God. How many cups did you guys fill up, you weirdos?
Oh,
I think got pee in his car.
Whatever. That's not the worst that was in that car. So anyway, that's I just thought of that. That just kind of went through my mind because we could see people walking in front of the car and stuff. Oh well. Anyway, those were good days. Bar on the beach in paradise. That's what she was thinking she was moving into. And he's telling her we have to be in this together. We need to protect what we have because these people are coming around and just being like squatters, if you will, just speaking of squatting, squatters, and they're just, stealing things.
Yeah, people, everyone lost everything. So if you're gone from something for a while, they might go, I guess they're not coming back. This is mine now. That's what he's worried about. I would say that's fine.
I would say take it. Yeah. I would cut my losses here. People are looting their homes is what he's worried about. I don't know. I just... The hurricane changed everything for her, changed everything certainly for him. She's given up everything to live with Victor. And I don't think he's taking that to heart because what has he given up?
Well, cheating. He had to give up cheating. He can't have that lady on the side anymore. Well, he had a whole other girlfriend that allegedly he can't have anymore. So I feel bad for Victor. He should be able to just have all the relationships he wants while she sends money for that house that didn't look like he put too much into the house. I think he put more into Viagra and booze or something. You know what I mean? He
did something because, she can't tell what he did or didn't do because there was some damage to the home, even though it's still standing. And he was telling her last week how nice it was. She can't understand how nice it was because of the damage from the hurricane. Any more with these guys? That's all I had.
Yeah, she just is, they're not on the same page like you're saying. She went in, she ordered a cerveza, por favor, and she called her friend, and her friend's like, did you learn yet? Are you ready to come back yet? And, it seems like we're going to see him be like, well, then get gone. And she's going to be like, I'm so hurt. And you're like, Ellie,
Ellie, get back to your pizza.
We're 45. We can't be. This is a 25-year-old girl's game. You know what I mean? This is a Alina situation almost. You just you gotta, I mean, no, it's not worth it. If I would say it would be
No.
worth it, because if you're gonna get married, you're gonna go through hard times, a hurricane. If it was just the hurricane, that's one thing. But you got the cheating and lying on
Yeah.
top of it
Yeah.
and money stuff. No, thank
No.
you.
No, thank
Honestly.
you.
Mm-mm.
And she hasn't even, brought over her things, because now where is she going to put the stuff?
Exactly.
And it's a good thing that she didn't bring a whole lot
Yeah.
over, because if she was a thinking person, she'd be running. These two. Oh,
These two dum-dums.
sweet. Oh, sweet Jesus. Benny and Areola. We finally got to see that one of them holding the baby. That was big.
Their baby is the cutest freaking baby in the
I
whole
know,
world.
those great big eyes. Oh my
Ah.
gosh. They're
Oh my
taking
gosh,
a
I
lot
thought
of
I had 'em.
flack. They're taking a lot of flack on social media, I heard from Up and
Really?
Adam.
Oh, Nana, is this some of your stolen tea? Please tell us what you learned.
It is. Up and Adam said that they're taking a lot of flack for never being into the baby's life, either talking about the baby, holding the baby, the nanny.
You're so narcissistic. The Nana.
No, I'm the Nana. She's the nanny. I always forget my place. But the nanny's always got the baby. And they just think it's disgusting that these couple that is so in love with their child doesn't spend any time with the child. So this right here, this particular,
Wrong.
this.
I'm trying to find. I grabbed a screenshot.
Oh, that's okay. This particular episode shows them with the baby quite a bit, because they're taking the baby to the doctor. The baby has a bulge in his groin area, and takes him to the doctor. They take him to the doctor.
Avi.
The doctor,
Baby
and
Avi.
yeah, oh, that's it.
Look how cute he is.
He's just adorable.
He's so cute. I love
Just adorable. The doctor says he needs to have an operation, that it is a hernia, and she's questioning the doctor, which you should do. Good girl. You're asking questions, going, are you sure? Well, he goes, of course I'm sure, that we've done this many times. He needs to have surgery. Can it be put off till he's older? No, absolutely not. More things will happen. So she wants to go to the US to have this done. They talk about it, her and Benny. And they talk about it, but Benny's just like, we have doctors here. Why do we have to go to the United States? He's so afraid of them going to the United States, because last time his wife went to the United States with their son, I believe it was, they never came back. And
that is so nuts to me, that this guy has a whole other kid in the US. Because like I said, me and Nana, we didn't really follow The Other Way. Nana didn't at all. I did very loosely. So just knowing that this guy has a whole other kid in the US, isn't there anything he can do? And I don't know, not to be too judgy, but I'm gonna be judgy for a second. Why are we making more kids and not going to fight for that kid? Or did he? And then they said, did they take the rights away? There has to be something this man can do, right?
Well, he's been impregnating people, so there is something that he's been doing. Yes. But yes, this is a beautiful baby. The girl is iffy. She's kind of sketchy to me.
She's really sketchy. And she's also, listen, you made the choice to move to Ethiopia, right?
Right.
Now you live there. That's your country. Now, if you both agreed to go back to the US, that's one thing. But it's also kind of this, it gives me a bad taste in my mouth when I see someone like Ari think that, she's not going to, if you don't think your baby would get the care, why do you have your baby living there? And I almost feel like it's that stereotypical American that's like, well, of course, the United States is better for this. And she doesn't know that. Yes, your mom is a nurse. And yes, she's an emergency or trauma nurse. And that's fine and dandy, Randy. Shout out to all the nurses. We love you. But you have to be on the same page with your husband. And you chose to move there and you choose to have a kid with him. And so I feel like this is really childish that she just goes over him, buys a ticket, even though she knows all the trauma he's carrying with, and they're both so immature as it is in their relationship. You just flew your ex-husband out and he's still hanging out with his exes. So
that's just,
it's a mess.
It is messy. And she didn't make him feel any more secure in their relationship when she brought that ex-husband around. And the ex-husband was kind of a flirt too, but then he was kind of backing up because he knew what was happening here. He could see it.
Mhm.
He's the only one that was making sense because he left
Yeah.
and went back home.
Hmm. But
They
I just
didn't.
can't believe that Benny has a
Oh
freaking
yeah.
kid in the US and I mean, I don't know. I mean, we don't really see, maybe on previous seasons. I know that you guys were just saying that the comment I just highlighted, they didn't say why she left, but
Oh, okay.
we don't see him trying. Why aren't we seeing him trying, or even Areola trying to help him get in touch with that kid? Because Avi's got a brother or sister out there. I don't know. That just
I
bugs me. It bugs me.
I know. It just, I mean, these people aren't looking at what they're doing as far as bringing a new life into the world. That isn't where it stops. That's where it begins.
Mhm.
And go forward and take care of these babies. Sharon Pierce is saying he did fight for his child. Medical issues with the first one. Mom won't let him visit.
But why? But does she have? He has some. Doesn't he have some parental rights where he could say like, "Hey, you can't just up and take the kid and go to another." I mean, I don't know. I don't know specifics to Ethiopia going to the U.S. I'm not sure, but it seems like you could have some kind of rights. I mean, that's his child too.
Well,
He doesn't have money to fight. That makes sense, but it's just,
that does,
use the
DGF.
money
Yes, that
you
does
get on
make
the
sense.
show. I know it's not a lot, but something. I mean, you're just going to give up on that kid or wait till he's 18? I just feel for. I don't understand.
Yeah.
What did he do that made her like you can't visit him? And if that's the case, why is our Areola so quick to have a baby with him? That's weird.
Because some people feel that that's just this, you have this baby and everything's going to be better, and it makes I mean, yeah. She does want to go to the United States to have this procedure done for the baby, this surgery.
Yeah, and she does have insurance there, like Nicole is saying. So it's not the dumbest thing she's done, but it's definitely this immaturity where, okay, if you need to make the best decision for your kid, then your husband and you and him being mad at you, you might just have to bite the bullet and do what's best for Avi at this point.
Let's stop where you said she has insurance, because I underlined that 14 times here. When she said that she has insurance, is she under her folks' plan? Because she doesn't have a job that would carry an insurance policy for her.
She's like 29. How could she still be under her folks?
Oh, is she 29?
Don't you get dropped? Well, let me see, because
I thought it was 25.
Maybe she is only 25. I don't know. No, she's 29. He's 31.
She's 29. Oh, maybe not then. Okay,
So
I take that back. I kind of think I thought she was 25, because they had changed that up here. If you were 25 and you weren't able to get insurance, you could still be under your parents' insurance, your mom and or dad. But why is she paying an insurance policy when she doesn't even live in the United States?
That is weird.
Policy wouldn't work where she is now.
That is so weird. And as a woman and as the well, maybe one day wife and the mother of your child, and if I knew that Chell had another kid out there, I would definitely want to connect him with that kid, knowing how important it is. And especially if we had a kid, I would want our kid to be able to know their sibling, because nobody wants to go without a parent when you do have someone who wants to be a part of their life. So I feel like Areola, you got this money, your parents send you money, let's get him a lawyer or something so he can get some visitation of this child.
Let's have Areola and Benny get a job and do that. Mom and Dad should not be.
He's a famous dancer, Nana, but it's the Panakuchen allegedly. He's dancing with the stars. He's dancing with his ex, and maybe from what these two look like, maybe the kid is better off just with the mom. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Her dad is head of cardiology at Princeton. Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
So he has
enough said.
Okay.
Enough said.
Okay. Well, then he's just being weird and he's got trust issues. Well, she should be helping him get, if it's hurting your husband or soon to be husband or whatever the hell they are at this point, this much, then help him reconnect with his child. Help be a good partner to him. And for Avi.
I know. And she is saying, and she said it out loud, and I like that she is, and she knows he doesn't want them to leave, but she says, I'm putting the baby first. I'm putting Avi first. I'm putting the baby first to get the best medical because she did call her mom, and they listened to what the mom said. Mom, says come to the United States. She says, I want to do what's best for the baby. So good for her,
Yeah, so the mom and dad must be maybe paying for insurance, because I know they were worried just a little bit. I paid attention to their last season when she was having the baby. I think it was last season. And they were worried about her because she went over while pregnant. So she was going to give birth in Ethiopia. I don't know if she ultimately did. Maybe she did, but the mom went over and she was kind of looking like, where are you living? Like he didn't have a setup that she felt would be conducive for, a baby in this. And this tour.
It was a pit. No wonder they came up with the money to find her. I would be very disappointed if Areola was my daughter. I would be very disappointed in what
she's very immature, and she's very childish, and she loves the drama of, relationship drama. And now that she's like a mother, and now she's on her soon to be second marriage, because they're not married yet, you would think that she would want to be more focused on more important things than making your spouse or jealous. Yeah. So Sharon's saying he found his child and they have talked. Well, that's good, because I hate to see, there's so much that you realize as you get older, and just from talking to friends, family, or spouses that feel as though they were in situations where one or both parents started new families and they were just kind of lost in between those two families. And I know that it's not everyone's going to stay together, and that's not everyone's truth, but there is something that, I wouldn't want Benny's kid out there, thinking, oh, my dad just went on and started a new family and a new baby and just didn't try for me. So it's good to know that he's, at least from what people are saying in the chat, he's attempting to reach out, and because it's and then your dad's like on TV, and this is a popular television show in the US, and Areola.
I know. I just think she's made some really poor choices. Benny just is having such a hard time accepting the idea that she already bought a ticket for her and the baby to go.
Worried. Yeah. And then they do it in front of the freaking barber.
Oh, I know. And then he had to leave because he was, I think he was having an anxiety attack. He had to leave. He needed air. And then he kneels down in the middle of the street and begs her not to go to the United States. And she says, let's take this someplace else.
She's getting off on that. That's just the type of gal she is. She's just like, okay, whatever. She just loves those games. This guy, I love the barber, because he was just like, Benny had to explain to him, oh, it's not the same white gal. It's a different white. I know they all look alike. It's a different
They all look alike.
That was very funny when he's like, oh, how many kids you got now? No, it's a new white. I got a new lady here. I thought that was very, very funny, given the stereotypes that exist in the US with people.
I thought that was pretty good too. I like that.
You hear like white people say things about certain ethnicities. I do a joke about it where they're just like, oh, I can't tell this person apart. Then imagine being in another country. They're going to say the same about you, even though it's cuckoo bananas, but that people even say that. But I thought this was funny because the tables are turned.
I did too. Absolutely. And I would like to see, did we see what that first wife looked like? Did we ever? We must have seen her, right? I haven't seen her, but okay.
But that poor guy's chair and the barber, it was all ripped up. And then Benny started hitting it. I was like, that head of the chair is about to fall off. Could you not hit his equipment, sir?
Yeah. I liked his haircut, though. Benny's haircut was very cool.
But then she's got to get all dramatic at the barber. And then she's crying.
I liked her nails, but not as much as I liked your nails. You showed us the other day. I love your nails. Look at those. Look at those. Hello.
They're my Halloween nails. Halloween nails.
They're darling. Nails. They're darling. And then you got this arthritic nothings and no nails, dirt underneath her fingernails. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Okay.
Exactly, Nicole. Who has that kind of conversation? Reality TV people, they're weird.
No, not at the barber shop. Seriously, stop it.
Okay, let's talk about the vagina spa scene, Nana, because this was everything. Someone put Dookie Brown on her face, put her over a hole where I'm pretty sure they have cameras and they're going to sell it on the porn hubs or something. I would never sit over an open hole with my open hole. That just does.
I mean,
no, I don't,
who
like you
ha-
said, I don't even go in.
who doesn't want a smoking vagina? Think about it.
Not a smoking vagina, but that's literally what they were doing. They were smoking
so bad
the beef. It was, and then and the butter in the hair. I mean, it's definitely a different kind of spa. Fine. I put butter in my hair, put doo-doo brown on my face, but don't ask me to spread my legs on a wicker chair that you cut the middle out of in front of a hole. Speaking of what's going to pop up,
I'm telling you, I just got freaked out by that. I hated that whole scene.
It sounds like a freaking nightmare. It sounds like a scary movie. You're going to sit there and someone's going to try to prank you or grab you and be like, oh, got your cervix. And you'll be like, no. No. It's bad enough we have to go to the gynecologist. That just looked like a bad gynecology appointment.
It really did. I didn't hear anybody say, scoot up. Okay.
Scoot. There's a girl in Minnesota. She has a joke. Scoot. Like you're never done.
You're never done scooting.
Let them go. Just let your legs relax. Let them go. Because I'm like this.
Yeah.
So
they always say to me, ma'am, you can put your legs back together.
Yeah. Nana opens up. Nana's like.
They don't even look anymore, honey. I can say
they're like, Nana, you are still in the waiting room. And
yeah, sorry, like, ma'am, will you wait? The doctor will be seeing you in about 20 minutes. Can you put those together? This was so bad. This was just so bad.
That spot to me looked scary too. I mean, it
did. I'm sorry.
The chairs over the hole they literally cut a hole in the chair. It looked like some kind of weird BDSM. I just got done watching a crime show. Or what? No, I'm sorry. I was looking into the Army Hammer stuff you guys told me. Some of you sent me some stuff. Shout out to you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover that. That shit is very dark. But one of his relatives, they found like this BDSM chair. I don't know if it was uncle or grandpa with like a hole in the bottom. I was just like, what? And he was like, it's a joke, but it's like thousands of dollars, or you just get thousands of dollars for a joke BDSM chair. That Army Hammer's family's weird. So once I saw this episode, I was like, oh no, this is not good. Oh, got my ovaries. Sorry.
Yep, sorry. It looked horrible. They're
gonna steal her eggs. You're only born with one. Did you know you don't get new eggs? How many eggs you're born with is the eggs you have your whole life. You know what I mean? There's something weird going on there.
Something's very strange. Oh my God. And
that was a Groupon spa. Yes, Tracy. That was Groupon. Yes, it was. Who wants to smoke their vag? I'm sure it's good for you. I'm sure. But it just looked too creepy. And yes, I thought that too, Care Bear. Nana, so you all go, do they disinfect? How do you disinfect wicker? I'm pretty sure they were wicker chairs. So everyone's open vag is on the chair in a panakuchen. We're in a pandemic.
Are they kidding?
And
so bad.
Could have crawled up there. Exactly. But they said, it'll tighten your cervix, it'll tighten your vagine, it'll do all this stuff. No thanks. I'll let her loose. I'll just let her wave.
Flap around.
Just like the flag. Okay. Oh my gosh.
That was the worst. That was the worst part of this whole 90 days. It was the worst.
It was so scary.
But isn't that funny that I just got done talking about things going up your...
That's probably why you did. You were triggered by the scene. I know I was. Maybe. They literally covered her in baby diarrhea. They put her in a garbage bag for his sisters to be like, you're going to steal our nephew, just like the last one. We don't trust you. And she's like, I hate that just because one of the whites was bad, they're going to judge all the whites. It's like, honey, yeah. That's what they think.
Take a look.
I mean, you're acting pretty sus.
Oh, I just didn't. Let's go to the next. I don't even like looking at her.
The Snowdens, Master Blackjack says, steamed that part of their body on Seeking Sister Wife. What? I'm well versed in that procedure. Okay, Master Blackjack. Well, then what did it do for the sister wives? I didn't watch that show. Body. Oh my God.
You know what? Oh my God. Have some. Oh my God.
Maybe they're smoking the evil out. Yeah. Drop down and get your evil on, girl.
It was hilariously
the
more funny than
UTI.
showering with the naked lady. Yeah, that was funny.
I would rather go back to the
Holy Spirit water. Yes, I
to
would
the
too. I
holy
would too.
drain anytime than have to get a UTI like DJ. That is a UTI. Wait, you
It
got to be so
is.
careful with your pH and your TH and your THC down there.
Oh,
You can't just be opening it up on any wicker chair for the world and some steam. Where's the steam coming from?
I don't know, honey. A bunch of
And
guys
who's
having
down
cigars
there?
in the basement. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Ish. Going, we
made
got another one.
the third sister wife leave the family. That's what it did. Yeah, I would leave that. I would leave if someone made me do that, Nana.
Like I said, if I was paying all these bills for these two, I was mom and dad and I was paying all these bills and I see this kind of stuff she's doing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ish.
Right?
And if it wasn't for the baby, I'd be cutting them off like crazy. Jenny and Summit. Let's go there. Oh, you want to go there? Kenny.
Well, let's end nicely with Kenny and Armando, and we'll go to Jenny and Summit. I don't even know if I grabbed a screenshot because I'm getting so tired of Jenny. I'm like, just leave, and then we'll see what happens, honey.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we just do Jenny really quick? Because I don't have much on it. Jenny and Summit. Summit, you did do right. You went to your parents. You went to the brother, the sister-in-law. You said, I am engaged. That's okay. That's all right. I am engaged, and we want to be married. And the mom freaked out on Summit about Jenny. And so now she blames his father for not being able to stop this, Jenny's relationship with Summit. And the mom says to him, I will make your life hell. Don't worry about it. Jenny's doing that just fine. He said he learned to lie at an early age or suffer his mom's wrath. So they would lie and make sure everything was nice.
What were they lying about?
I have no idea. Everything, it sounds like. Anything mom didn't like, they would lie about and say, oh, no, it's this way, blah, blah, blah. His divorce was real hard on his mother because she liked the girl. And she feels like she lost another daughter because she did lose a daughter. But it doesn't say how. It doesn't say. I thought it was a baby.
Oh, Jaundice.
Oh, was that it?
I didn't know
you could die from jaundice.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know that. But maybe people, because you have to put babies under those lamps, right? When they have jaundice. I'm not well versed on jaundice, but let me look it up because when they said that, I go, oh wow, but it is very serious. So, infant jaundice, according to the Mayo Clinic,
no idea.
Is yellow discoloration of newborn's baby skin, because I think the baby was 8 months. Yep, and eyes. Infant jaundice occurs because the baby's blood contains an excess of a bilirubin. Bilirubin. Okay, what an asshole that bilirubin is.
Can we stop right there? That bilirubin. Just 1 second. Okay. I worked in medical records. It was my very first job out of high school. I was 17 years old. I didn't do any other. I went through 12th grade, didn't go to college or anything, and I was in medical records. And they talked about bilirubin, and I'm in the files looking for bilirubin. I had no idea what they were talking about. So go ahead.
Oh my gosh, Nana, you're like, bilirubin, never heard of them. Dated them in junior high. Okay,
that's right.
Infant jaundice is a common condition, particularly in babies before 38 weeks, gestation, preterm babies, and some breastfed babies. Infant jaundice usually occurs because a baby's liver isn't mature enough to get rid of the bilirubin in the bloodstream. In some babies, an underlying disease may cause infant jaundice. Most infants born between 35 weeks gestation and full term need no treatment for jaundice. Rarely an unusually high blood level of bilirubin can place a newborn at risk for brain damage, particularly in the presence of certain risk factors of severe jaundice. They must have had severe jaundice. The risk factors are, no complications. High levels of bilirubin that cause severe jaundice can result in serious complications if not treated. So maybe it just wasn't treated, or it was like a special case of that. So very sad, very, very sad. However, I think it was quite presumptuous for him to just, having no really talk with his mom about this, to just go, that's probably why she hates you. No, she hates her because she doesn't want you marrying a lady from America who is older than her. She doesn't want that. She liked your last wife and she got used to her. And now you're like, JK, I catfished this chick on the internet. Then she totally was like, that's fine, even though I, catfished her and was not half as attractive as the other guy, but neither was she. So now we're kind of in love. I'm probably never going to marry her. What do you guys think? But I'm on a TV show. So.
Oh, it's just so sad. That mom was just, she got up when they were talking and out she went and everybody followed her.
Yep. Mom was like,
Billy Rubin, no relation to Paul Rubens. No,
not Pee-wee. No Pee-wee's Playhouse there.
Pee-wee had his own playhouse in that movie theater. You gotta love him.
There's been lots of actors. The actor who passed away recently, who was from like all of the movies, Best in Show, A Mighty Wind. He was hilarious. He went to an adult theater and had rubbed a couple out. And that hit the news, and he did that well into his older years. So, I mean, I lived down the street when I lived in Hollywood from the adult theater, and it was very nice. I never went in, but it was I think it was mostly like guys that went in there, obviously. Okay. That's who I always saw go in there. But what they do is if you got tired of, watching the porn at the theater, you could get a stamp and come back later. It was good for the whole day. They advertised that out front. And me and Chell would always walk by and go, well, that's nice. Because you might get a little tired of the porn. So you go, that's a lot of porns for me. I got to take a break. Get a snack, hydrate, come back, more porns.
There you go. There you go.
So, yeah, but it does look like the mom's going to move in. Why, if you hate her, why do they have to move in? What's going on?
I think she's going to slip something in her food, try to kill her.
Kill Jenny. Jenny's going to be on Dateline. Oh, my God.
Jenny, you're just silly. I'm tired of Jenny and Summit, and I didn't like how disrespectful his mom is to Jenny. Oh, yeah, and she is.
She is. And Leah said, my mom, rest in peace, said Summit's parents would like Jenny if she wasn't so ugly. I kind of feel like if Jenny had pretty privilege,
wow,
she would get by a little bit. I just think there's something with certain parents and certain beliefs are like, if the woman looks young and fertile, I mean, I know it's sexist as hell and misogynist as hell, but I think that's where they're coming from too, because they're like, she's 63. And I also think they don't really trust their son after him. I mean, your son's pretty trash. The fact that he catfished this lady, he was married, he's lied so much, he's led her on, and they're just like, grow up. And also they're probably like, why is this chick still around?
I know what's going to make her go away, because our son's doing a good job trying, and she's just not leaving.
Oh my gosh. I heard on the internet that Jenny is working in India at upscale Jenny, you're 63. You should be enjoying retirement in Palm Springs. What's wrong with you?
Get back to Palm Springs.
I should be seeing you at Sherman's Deli, Jenny.
I know, that's a great place.
Or Agua Caliente with Brian Christopher.
Okay? Yeah, there you go. There you go. See, and I didn't even bring him up this time. You did. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Brian Christopher, bcslots.com, Nan's best friend.
I love that they think their parents will go to therapy. No way, kids. No way.
Mm-mm. No. Maria says the mother does not like her from the beginning because Jenny betrayed her. She's a betrayer.
Oh, it's just so sad. So sad.
Jenny.
Maybe this is true that she is DJ Nashville saying Summit's mom is moving in to try to
get her out.
Torture Jenny. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it can only be good for Jenny to just straight up leave. You shouldn't at 63 need to be told by a much younger woman to be like, hey, maybe 9 years and you need to go. You need to walk away. And she's just not doing it. It's crazy.
So how many likes do we have out there, guys? Did we hit the 110?
Hopefully. I'm not sure, Nana.
I hope we did. Mm-hmm. Let's go to Kenny.
Yay, Kenny and Armando are our little favorites who just make watching this show less trashy.
They really are. There is, and I love Armando's daughter. She's just darling. And I love Kenny's daughter.
Cassidy and Hannah are adorable. I love them. I loved his dad in this episode when he gave Cassidy a necklace. And then when Hannah got to stay, and then she was kind of sad she was leaving with her auntie and her grandma and grandpa, and then she got to go get her princess dress. And then Cassidy and Hannah are just so cute. And
Aren't they? Aren't they so cute
Yes.
together? I like that they went to the fabric store and 111. Woo-hoo, I love
Woo.
it. Thank you,
Keep them
Esmeralda.
coming.
Um,
Woo-hoo.
woo-hoo. I like that. So it was, I thought that was cute when they went to the fabric store and
Mhm.
they're picking out the dress so she could be the flower girl. I
I
like that. I thought that was so
know.
sweet. Um,
They are a palate cleanser, Brianna. They really
they
are.
are. They're both, they're both they care for one another, which I think is a good thing when you're getting married because some of these people could give two shits about each other.
For
Um,
real.
they discussed the talk that Armando had with his dad, and his dad still can't say he'll be at the wedding 100%.
Yeah.
And Kenny's having a hard time with that.
Armando feels as though, it's progress though, which I think it is too. And
Yeah, it is.
I understand where they're both coming from,
I'm just,
but
I love
it's
them. I really do
yeah.
love these two.
It's just like you just have to be patient. It seems like the dad's willing. He's definitely willing and he'll get there. And I know seems very foreign to Kenny and Cassidy and how this is all they've ever known.
Right.
And they've never experienced something like this, but you entered into a new family where that's not. And I could see if they were completely dismissing you, but he's making progress and your soon-to-be husband feels really great about it and you got to have a good conversation with his dad. So Kenny's smart enough to be like, I'm not going to push too hard because they know that Armando is, I don't want to make him sad because he feels like he's making progress.
Yes. And Armando's excited about it. So Kenny's smart enough not to rain on his parade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
but he's still questioning, he is still questioning the dad, and he just wants the best for Armando and for him, and he just doesn't want them to hold up and not come to the wedding, or the dad especially. Mom will be there. So
right, most definitely. Yeah, Kenny's daughter, I love her
Kenny,
too.
you did a great job. Cassidy is fantastic and she's so sweet, and I know she's a grown lady and stuff, but I just, like DGF says, when Kenny's daughter made my ears sting when she hugged the heck out of Armando's dad. Two families, they were bonding. I love yous. She's very, I like her because she's protective of her dad. I think that's so fantastic because she said in this episode to Armando's mom and sisters, like, he was my mom and dad. This is all I've ever known. So it does hurt for people to think people don't accept my dad for who he is. But I do understand, because they were like, well, it was like, it's weird on the show. It's two families listening to each other, which never happens. Nobody screamed at each other. They were very mature. And then the mom, Armando's mom and sister, were like, well, from our point, it's nothing against your dad. It's just we knew Armando this way and he had a wife and this. So it's us just getting used to this new normal. So everyone's just trying to adapt to their new normal, but no one's trying to disrespect each other. So that's nice.
That is. It's refreshing to see. I love the idea, like you said, that dad gave Kenny's daughter a necklace. I mean, and then their hug. It was just fabulous.
Oh, the fact that sweet father gave her a necklace, because that's technically going to be his granddaughter. And I could cry right now just thinking, oh shit.
I mean, know.
He seems like a good person. It's just
I think
everyone
so too.
is there. Not everyone. But if they're willing to get there, if they're willing to progress, if they're willing to support their loved ones, that's where it matters. Because you can have the most like woke or whatever parents, and they can still be, like buttholes about your relationship. Master Blackjack says, I have a feeling the dad is mainly uncomfortable with being on camera in the show. Not everyone wants to be on TV. He doesn't look like he wants to be on TV. No.
Yeah, true story. True. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah, he really doesn't.
I'm sure it's very hard. I mean, he does seem like a private guy. He's got his little car thing. I forget what they called it. His it looks like a bug.
Yeah.
But it's like on lifts or whatever. But it was touching. And then when she hugged him again, and Armando's mom is so sweet, and Hannah's and his whole family.
Yes.
So it just,
I loved
nice.
it. I just loved it. I couldn't wait till we got to see them. Because some of these, like we said, Jenny and Summit and crazy Ellie and Victor. I mean, some of them really need a overhaul. And we didn't see much about Corey.
No, we just saw previews for the next episode where he's going to meet up with Jenny, the girl he said he tried to have sex with, but he couldn't. When we're now finding out, he could, and he did, and he'll probably do it again.
Yeah, yeah. I would. Oh, so I know she married him, and I know they don't believe in divorce, but trust me, believe in divorce and get rid of him.
Sometimes it's the best damn thing. So let's end with just looking at some sweet shots I got
I know
of
that's so
this
nice.
beautiful couple and their beautiful families who opened up their lives. I feel like I don't feel so bad about watching the show when they come on screen.
No, I know. I totally get it, honey. I get that.
We could do without Corey for sure, for sure.
Oh, yes. Corey just doesn't bring anything. He brings nothing.
Yeah. Tracy, thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate
Oh, thank you. That's so nice, Tracy. Thank you.
So we have this little gem here.
Amy say she's so glad Corey and Evelyn were not.
Right?
I love that. I didn't miss them. Sorry,
I didn't miss them one bit in their lying and their fakeness about her family. I mean, when he came out and they weren't sure the dad, they came to say goodbye,
Yeah.
and the little glaucoma dog is there, and he then hugs Kenny, and that looks like this is reality TV. But that shit looks real. Like I like this.
This does. Yeah, it really does. Because Kenny says it took him a long time to accept him. You know, the dad to
Thanks,
accept
Tracy.
Kenny. I just loved it. I just thought it was just so nice.
It was so nice. And then you have in the car, I think it's like Hannah is just glued to Cassidy and Cassidy is glued to Hannah. And I just find that so adorable. And obviously Hannah's, auntie and grandma. I mean, this girl just has so much love around her.
Who did that remind you of? Who did that remind you of in the back seat like that?
Lucy Goosey and me.
Lucy and you. Yep, that's right.
Yes, we're just glued to each other. And I love it. So it just was so... Look how happy Kenny looks, and look at his daughter, and I mean the whole fam. Like I was just grabbing all the screenshots, getting hella emo.
Yeah, that's so nice. Oh, that's so
because
nice. I love it.
I just find them delightful. And
I just love her. I love her. I know she misses her dad desperately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like we're gonna see maybe his kids though not be too thrilled in the future when they talk of him and Armando wanting more children. Isn't Armando's mom just the cutest?
I just love her. Yes, I just love her.
She's so cute. So anyway, sorry to get so emo on you guys.
No, I like that. No, I like it.
They are just so
wonderful.
Sweet.
And now that
give Armando a big kiss. Look how emo I am.
know.
I grabbed all the screenshots of this.
Well, that's nice. I like that. I don't know how you do that, but I think that's very nice.
Look at Kenny. He's all happy.
I
and
know.
It's like so nice.
And now I can't wait. Now that I showed my my present from Evelyn off, I can wash my towels and use them.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. More
some
laundry.
new
Love it.
kitchen towels. One more screenshot and then we're done. It's just the cute family.
It is a cute family. It
And
is a
there
cute
they
family. She's got very mod glasses. I love them.
His mom's adorable. Yeah, she's super mods. Super mod.
What is Dad wearing a crystal there?
Yeah, maybe. It looks kind of like a crystal.
It does.
Similar to the necklace he gave her, gave Cassidy. So yeah, they need their own spin-off. I feel like I would watch them.
Oh, I would.
Watch their adventures.
Yes. And maybe they want to move over to Vanderpump Rules. They need some help. I don't know.
Oh my God. I'm so glad we're not covering Vanderpump this year. I'm not.
Just can't do it. I watched that first one, honey. It just didn't do it for me. No.
Yeah, no. I like a happy ending too. So I was so glad that these two that we should just always end with Kenny and Armando, because I can't.
I agree.
The other ones. We got to
I
end
totally
on
agree.
a good note, Nana.
Yeah, and I love our Mondays. Thank you.
Do you have any Who's Dead with Nana?
I don't. I do. I'm sorry.
Well, good. Maybe I was going to say maybe then nobody died and everything is all good.
No, I'm sorry. Linda gave me a couple of these.
Okay. Shout out to producer Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
Doing Nana's work. I love it.
I know. I'm really good at, passing it off. Pass the buck. The little guy that played on Old Yeller. Old
Yeller?
Yeah. Tommy Kirk. He'd been 79 years old. He was a Disney star. He passed away.
Oh, no.
And then we had, now maybe you know who this is, but Linda says Mel Thompson. She's 35 years old. She does makeup tips and stuff online. She had 170,000 subscribers. Sound familiar at all?
Let me look her up.
Okay,
That's
Mel.
so young.
I know, Mel Thompson.
Oh I
Um,
saw someone post about this on Insta, and they did a video, like a friend of hers. I think it popped up in my recommendations.
okay. It didn't give a reason
Oh,
or a cause of death. It did not at
oh
35.
no.
Um, one can't help but think the worst. Well,
She had an open battle with a lot of health issues, they're saying.
oh, okay. All
And
right.
her death was announced by her husband, Puffin Thompson, who said, "I wish I had her back." However, he did not reveal the cause of her death. So,
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, she was the mother of 4, was known for her beauty reviews and tutorials, and
Oh,
boasted 170,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel. Oh, poor sweet girl.
yeah. So 35, that's just so
She's
sad.
beautiful. She's
You
very beautiful.
haven't seen much of life at 35. So anyway,
No, you haven't
that
seen
is a too
much.
sad two that passed. Yes,
Gorgeous.
it'd be gorgeous. Yeah.
Gorgeous. Rest in peace, Mel. That is tragic, Nana. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
So I got those 2 from
back
Linda
to
because
Kenny and
otherwise,
Armando. That's it. I just put all my screenshots. When I'm done, I've been trying to keep my computer, like better.
yeah, not so
not
much. Yeah,
not so full.
that's okay. That's
So,
all right. That's good.
We're going back. We're going back to these guys before we end, because that is just too tragic. A young death. Not that I like a death, but like when we see like a 90-year-old, 95, at least a life lived. So
Well,
let's
they
go
had
back to
some life then.
Armando
Yes, and his mom. That's perfect.
to keep it positive. Yes, yes. But thanks, producer Linda, for
Yeah, thank you,
putting in
Linda.
the
You're always there
work.
for me.
Always there for her, even in the back seat of your boyfriend's car when you two are pissing all over
Well,
it.
she was in the front seat and I was in the back, and it was a little Mustang. So, and we were smaller then, and he could move around a little better. But anyway,
We were so much smaller then.
I'm younger than that now. Yes.
We're
Okay.
bigger than that now.
So,
all right,
thank you,
guys.
everyone. Thank you so much for spending Mondays with us. We will be
Yes.
sending out these cards because she knew about the Christmas cactus.
Amy, make sure you send your address. We'll get the card sent out. We'll try to
Thank you.
remember to do little giveaways again, because those are always fun to do.
They are fun to do. I just haven't had, I don't know why I wasn't thinking of others.
Right?
I wasn't thinking of others.
It's the season of giving. We're jumping into the season of giving, so we should
Dear
start doing our
diary.
giveaways.
That's right.
Write it
That's
down,
right.
Nana, so we remember, because you and I's ADHD, we won't remember shit. Producer Linda, remind us. We have to get producer Linda a good Christmas present, because she's doing work.
Hello.
We got to take care of producer Linda. So someone remind us, we got to start doing our giveaways again, since we're entering the season.
They're just fun. They're just fun.
giving.
I like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that she knew that was a Christmas cactus.
We
I
need
love
merch,
that.
Nana. We need merch. We need
Well,
Joleen
stuff
and Nana merch.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
Who's
maybe
that friend of yours that does the caricatures, sort of?
Yes, Jess Milagros. Maybe I'll reach out to her brother, Javier. He's so talented. He made me a Busy's merch. Maybe I'll be like, hey, I can acquire him for because he gives me the family discount to make some Joleen and Nana. What would our stuff say?
Honey, I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
Could it just be my face on there? Okay, thanks a
Oh
lot.
my God.
See what happens? See what happens? She's a whoremonger. Okay. Love you both. Thank you, ladies. Can you please repeat your email address again?
Yes, you can just I'll put it right in here. I'll put it in the chat. It's really easy. The best one to get me is the one where you can also send me reaction videos you want me to react to. I'm going to start doing more of those now that Big Brother's over. JoleneReacts@gmail.com. I put it in the chat for you. So grab that up, you guys. Even when the video posts, this video will be posting after we're off live. Feel free to just throw a comment down there like, hi, ladies, or anything you want to say to us.
Right.
Because it helps us with the algorithm and pop up on YouTube, and we could definitely use that. So we appreciate if you could like and comment after it posts.
I like what DGF is saying. It must include Nana's bush. Thank you.
Yes, it must. It must. It must. Shout out to our LEEN team. Thank you guys so much. And we will be back on Friday for Married to Bravo. Until then, Nana.
How about Nana's smoking bush? NSD.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
We could just have like maybe your bush behind me and you.
I like that. I like that.
put in the comments what you would like to
I've
see on our
never-
merch. If you had a coffee mug or a t-shirt or a sticker of me and Nana, do you want to see our faces? But what with? Is there a saying that Nana always says that you like, or the bush? So just leave it when the video posts, because then I can go back and look. It's easier than looking in the live chat. You guys are the best.
Nana's smoking bush. I like that. Okay.
Nana smoking bush, would that be, might be what it says. And then there'll be, Nana will be this big and her bush will be this big. And then there'll be little Joleen, if you can catch me, next to Nana, because that's how my Scorpio mother would like it. Okay. That's how she'll
She'll be next to the little saver things for the armpit. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my God. All right. Love you, Nana. Thank you guys so much.
I love you too. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Bye, friends.
If you